Dr. OS Arun is a gifted musician blessed with a mellifluous and sonorous voice that covers a wide range and is rooted in Carnatic music. Among various awards, in 2006 he was decorated with the Kalaimamani title by the Tamil Nadu government. He had the opportunity to offer his music to Bhagawan on November 18, 2024 in Prasanthi Nilayam. Immediately after his concert, he was in the media center to share his thoughts.
First of all, Sai Ram to everyone. And I consider myself very, very blessed, first of all, to be here. Every time I come here, there's some drama that happens with Swami. Whatever Swami does, it's like a Midas touch that we say, it's so grand and elaborate. And also the details of everything is, taken care of or looked upon. Whether it is a studio, whether it is a college, whether it is a hospital, everything is best. That's Swami's vision, and treat everyone same and secular. Very important. Whereas there are so many, because as an artist, because we go across the globe to perform and meet a lot of people, but very seldom we've come across an institution like this, especially Puttaparthi, Prashanthi Nilayam, where it's so secular, no caste, no creed, no nothing, and everybody is treated equally, and then there's no ego. Some of the volunteers, sometimes I feel ashamed as an artist because you're there and you're looked upon people who are holding a high position in their own respect, and they are coming and giving you a cup of tea. They are coming you, Sai Ram, and can you do this? Can you do that? It becomes, yes, but while I say, sometimes I say, ignorance is bliss, So we don't know. So we just say, I want this, I want this. Then finally, when you know who is serving you, and with such humility and such, down-to-earth attitude. From all this comes? Swami. He teaches you, he tells you how to, I think this is the only institution I can vouch, I can say strongly, I can put it on record, that I have seen as an artist traveling all over. This is the only institution which is still the same, despite Swami's physical presence, if I may say. Because normally what happens when the Guru is there, in front of Guru, everybody behaves. Once Guru is gone, has attained Samadhi, then comes all the tantrums, all the things, and I don't have that much time, and all that. But here, it is still the same. See the concert today. I went for the sound check. I had some other plan. When I actually came and sat, it was a different experience. It was a divine experience. While I was performing, I could feel Swami's presence. That's why I say music is harmony. No ego. When you have ego and perform, then it suffers. When you have, that's what people say, what do you think of fusion music and all? Fusion music is good. You can always try. But our base is Carnatic music. Our base is classical music. The 12 notes, the swarasthanas. If your foundation is strong, you are able to explore and able to approach and give music a different dimension, which can attract the younger generation, the future generation.
Ram, Sai Ram.
First of all, the ambience was already made. You know, you go and sit after the beautiful chanting of the Vedas. You start, take your position. There was an announcement while the announcement is in progress. Then the way it is being, the proceedings also, like you're given, all the artists are given flowers. They put under Swami's feet. Then what can go wrong? I always say in a concert, there are mistakes are inevitable. You are able to make one or two mistake, but if you make an impact, then you are successful. Then it's a successful concert. If you sing everything correctly, technically you are right, sound beautiful, but if you have not made an impact, it's a flop. Because there's no touching the soul of people who are listening to you. First of all, you have to, as an artist, you should enjoy yourself so that the listeners will start enjoying. Then, of course, it takes out of it comes out of experience and enough. Then you know you are. Today there was sing along. Children sang so beautifully, and everywhere you see Swami was there, and there were some moments where I could actually feel his presence. You know, I first met Swamiji once in Whitefield. I just attended. I was in Bangalore, so I went and attended, and I wanted to feel the place. It was so packed, everything. I was sitting in the last row. So then after everything, everybody dispersed, I went and asked one gentleman. I said, I'm an artist, so I want to, you know how an artist, an ambitious artist that time. So I threw my points to him that I would like to share. He said, it's not. Swamiji will call you. I said, I know that these things don't happen. We need to do this. We need to lobby this, that. I just gained one speech and came off. And then subsequently, we used to sing for the Spirit of Unity concerts. One Mr. T.V.K. Shastri used to organize it. And he used to give me, places in Delhi and Visakhapatnam. I said, I want Puttaparthi. At the time, he was handling the... He would never give me Puttaparthi. Then I got cross with him and with Swami. And then I started having, I used to argue with Swami. You are only for, famed people, that, all that, He will always answer back in his own way. And there's a lot of confrontation between me and him all the time. But always, finally, he only wins. And then I get convinced. So it was one fine day. There was Atirudram happening in Puttaparthi. Then the committee was sitting. This is actually true. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not making any... This is actually what I'm telling you is actually happened. That's when I started getting, experiencing such this thing. The committee was saying there were names coming. Like, these are the artists we must have. These are the artists. So when my name came, O S Arun came. Swami, you know what Swamiji said? No, he's not available. He's in London. Oh. So true. When they were trying to approach artists, I was in London. Then they called my home. My wife attended the phone. Then I used to call my family every day just to say hello. When I called, they said, there's a call from Puttaparthi for you. I said, what is it then? I said, what is it? Then they said, they want you to perform on such and such day. I got very excited. I said, yes, accept. One particular day in August, I think August 12th or August 11th. So I said, accepted. So I was in London. Then I came back with a lot of I was very enthusiastic as to how to go about it, very curious to know what's happening. Came back to Chennai. Then I checked with my secretary and then looked at my calendar. I had accepted to be the chief guest for a dance arangetram in Chennai. So I was not available. So I contacted the people in Puttaparthi. I said, anyway, your festival is there for 10 days. So can you make it this? Who said, we'll get back. Next day they call me. Swami wants you to perform only on 11th August. Cannot change. What to do? Then I spoke to the people whom I have accepted. Her name is Anita Guha. Her disciples Arangetram, me and the senior dancers, Srimati Chitra Vishweshwaran. We were both the chief guest. Our names are in the card. I'm trying with so much this thing. I'm telling them, Anita ji, I'm so sorry. Like something has come up that I have to go to Puttaparthi, and Swamiji is not allowing me to cancel it. What do you expect would have happened if after my name is printed? They would have felt so miserable, isn't it? To my surprise, they were so happy. They thanked me for not coming. Reason being, they are ardent devotees of Swami. He said, okay, sir, can you please do one favor for me? Please, can you take the invitation and give it to him? I said, that I will do. That part I will do. But you have to relieve me. So that's what happened. Then I came to Puttaparthi. Lot of things, when I came to Puttaparthi, Swamiji always, when he gives his lecture, after that is a performance. On the day, exactly, that it prolonged. Then people around said, today, I don't think so, it's happening. I said, no, I told you, Swami, it's like that only. Then he said, before going, he said, then Malavasta. He said, I'm coming back. Then he came. In the meantime, everybody said, I'm a very free artist, I had no restrictions. I have to sing happily. And people said, Swamiji is coming, look, normally Swamiji sits in front. That day he was sitting on my side. So everybody said, don't look at the audience. There are 1 lakh people sitting, watching this thing. So everybody said, look at Swamiji, not the audience. So Swamiji came and said, look at that, go sit, face that side, sit on that side. So we all turned it back. Then I said, I told you, he's like that, Then before I started, I went to him and directly went to him. Said, Swami, first before I start singing, I want Pada Namaskaram. Then he said, go and sing, Taravata you come. So I religiously went and sang. So while I was singing, everything was going very well. Then Swami said, Swami was very happy. Suddenly he said, Mahapillalu Padali, he wanted me to listen to his disciple, sing with my musicians on stage. Now, me like an adamant child, I told him, Swami, I have to sing one more song. Because this is the first bhajan I learned. Sai bhajan I learned, I want to sing. Then Swami said, sing. I sang Jagato Dharana, Parthi Viharana, which I sang today. I was singing, just to show this thing, I was singing, and then, at Papa Vimochana, I was taking a nice Sanchari, and I was exploring, and one particular line I was going on and on. I was closing my eyes, and suddenly, for some reason, I shouldn't have done it, but suddenly I just opened my eyes like this, and Swamiji was looking at me like this, with his eyes so close to mine. Can you believe it? How can I take it? Swamiji looking like me with both eyes. I choked. Couldn't continue. Tears coming up. Then somehow managed, finished the kacheri, then went for namaskaram and all. Swamiji is asking, After all that, he has said, I'm not in town, I'm in London, and I have to perform only on 11th. Arun has to perform on 11th. He's asking me, what is your name? And I'm very, as I told you, I'm very open, and I feel, I said, you know Swamiji, you know Swami. ஓகே நல்லா பாடுறேன் மெட்ராஸ் சென்னையா ஓகே நல்லா பாடுறேன் அங்கே என்ன ஆச்சு மேலே ஒரு இடத்துல இப்போ ஏதோ எனக்கு அங்கே என்ன வந்தது என்னாச்சு அப்படி and then I asked him, don't you know? I asked him, don't you know? Did anyone ask you to look at me? Then Swami started saying, இல்ல அந்த இடத்துல மாத்திரம் கொஞ்சம் ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணணும் மேல அந்த that portion you have to practice a bit. I said, very good. And that was my first episode with Swami. And here, when I come out, everybody was asking, what was it that you were both talking for so long? You were saying something, he said something. What is it? I said, I cannot tell you. It was an experience. It's a divine thing. I didn't even realize that I'm talking to Swami like that. Do you think I will talk to him like that? That was a moment. Then I came. That was my first experience with Swami. From then on, then I came in, performed here. At that time, Swami had attained Samadhi. I came and sang for Ugadi. I was very emotional that time also. When I was singing, at that time, you had put a television screen. These are not multiple screens. Only one television screen was there on top. And I was singing. Suddenly, Ganapati was playing tabla. Suddenly he said, look up, look up, look up, look up. I said, why look up? Sing. No, look up. Then I looked up, Swami, in that screen. It looked as though Swami is sitting and listening. And you know, when you enjoy a concert, you say, wah, wah, you say, shabash. Everything is synchronizing to whatever I said. Momujupara, Krishna, Momujupara, Vendadonga Vegarara, Momujupara. Swami saying. Exactly the way I'm singing. Vegarara, Momu. You see the video, it's on YouTube. It will look as though Swami is sitting next to me and enjoying. Then I asked him, how did he know? I did not even give them the song list. Even though if I had given them, they would have some editing would have done. Nothing. Swami is there. Exactly. He's showing his hands and putting talam to the song that I'm singing, as though he's just sitting there. That was magic for me. While I'm telling you, it's horripilating. That was the magic. It was such a divine experience with Swami every time. And he'll make one drama and then we'll finish it. He'll make one drama and then. This time when I came, my friend Ambika Prasad, who played the violin today, he had some health issues, so he had to undergo a little medical procedure. So after everything was done, so he called me I think last month or something. Said, Anna, can we go to Puttaparthi? Because November, we will just go and do this thing and come. I said, I can't come. I'm too busy. Because the season going every day, something is that you can go and play and come. And we kept the phone. Then few days back, I get a call from Puttaparthi that we want you to perform on the inaugural day of the 99th birthday celebrations of Swami. Then I am calling him. When he called me, I said, no. I am calling Ambika. I've got a call from them. Will you come? I said, of course, Anna, I'm coming. So he came. Ganapati called me. So I said, "No, it's already been two, three different people have been calling me." So this is again his plan. I treat him as my friend. I know he is the ultimate, but because he is very accessible to me. But when you get something, he answers you in his own way. He gives you answers. If I ask him something, he will give it in his own way. Next day, I'll get an answer. Then I will retaliate, or I get convinced, definitely. So I cannot say, because he's supreme, and he could be anything. He could be friend, a philosopher, a guide. That's for me. I mean, he gives you an answer in his own way. Like, for example, I've performed many a times in Shivam, Hyderabad. Well, I must tell you one experience in Hyderabad. What happens is, normally they have a system of keeping a chair and a glass of water all the time before the kachhi. So we, as an artist, I was singing. And one time, what happened? I was singing profusely. I was sweating profusely while singing. Then after the concert, they came to me and said, "Sir, one miracle happened today." I said, "What happened? What did he do this time?" But then they said, there is a water kept for Swami every time. They showed me the glass was empty. Then I told them, you must have forgotten. They said, we have a checklist. We make sure that everything is in order before, especially when it comes to Swami. So it was there. The cup is there. It was full water. I don't know, because of my sweat, I was sweating a lot that day. And after the concert, everybody applaud, everything, appreciation, everything was there. Then they said, "Sir, see what Swamiji has done today." And we see the glass, empty glass. What will you say for this? What is an answer to this? He gave me an answer. Like saying that, I am there. I am there. And suddenly, some 20 years back, one lady came to my house. I was singing in one of the times of Shimam. They came to book me. The one lady came to my house. And she said, "We are a big time fan of yours, that song, this song." I said, "Blah, that's fine." And finally, she said she felt like giving one photo to me. She gave me one Baba's photo with the Shivaling coming out, and it's an actual photo like that. You won't believe, I still have that photo in my bag. I don't start my concert without looking at that. Even today I did it. If you watch the video, before I start, I have to open and see that photo. Whether I'm in Chennai or in Prasanthi Nilayam or in New York or in San Francisco, everywhere this is the system. People say, "No, because of this thing, we don't want the bag." I said, "I cannot sing." "No, the bag." I said, "I will, that is of this thing. I will do that, then I'll put the bag down." No, with the cameras, the bags, you will not switch. And it doesn't matter. It's not unaesthetic at all. I've got something very divine which is happening, which will make the concert successful. If I don't do that, your cameras might even break. I've said it in South Africa, Johannesburg, and Durban. I've done it. I've said that. So that is very important. Even today, till now, I'm having that. I have to see that photo and do one namaskaram, and then I'm free. So these are the things that, has come to me unasked. No lobbying. I did nothing. I just had direct dialogue with him all the time. I said, "Why are you doing this? I know you will do this. I know you will do that. That celebrity only you will call. You won't do it. You're in blah, 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 blah." Then next day, O S Arun, mind is fresh because you got the answers. The connect. that Sai, you visualize Sai, the Shesha Shaila Vasa, he's in that, that's why I sang Ranganatha today. To see Ranganatha who sits, Ranganatha who sleeps on the serpent with a hood on the top. So Shesha Shaila Vasa, that interpretation was when you look at Swami like that. It's in my heart, and it unfolds with my music. Like once it was what happened, I had again in the government to Sri Lanka. There was a van which dropped us at the airport, and we were all saying bye to the host, and then we were getting into that airport. We have we trolley. Everybody was pulling, and we had all our thing on the top. So everybody going by. I was just about to go. He said, yes. And I said, hello, how are you? Good evening. How are you doing today? Yes, fine. Please show me your passport and document. I'm seeing it's not there. Not there. And it so happened my mridangist was very, this thing, he said, don't worry, everybody went. He came out. After though he went in, he came out for me. Then we rushed to the parking lot. The van had already left. We didn't know what to do. Can you believe? We have a lot of tensions in Sri Lanka. That's a time I'm there outside. What to do? I was speechless. I was only saying, what has happened? And then I said, what have you done to me? I'm not able to talk to anybody because I'm not able to buy anything because nothing is there. Like this, I'm there outside the airport. Can you believe? Then my friend came and then they allowed us to make a call. I made the call to one of the people. Then I thought they can do nothing, they will do nothing. But you know what happened? They immediately said, go back to the hotel. You are destined to stay for one more day. We will look after everything for you. I said, I have nothing. My wallet, everything was gone. So he said, don't worry. So next morning, then I was just praying to all my gods and gurus. I said, Sai, out of the blue, I get somebody coming. One person it was a Sardarji, that much I remember. Nothing else I remember. You know what he said? First thing in the morning, he came to my room, knocked. Sairam, sir. I was zapped. I thought, he will say, good morning, sir. All say, Punjabi say, or he will say, Sasrikal. Something he'll say. I open the door. For in the reception, they say somebody has come to take you to the Indian High Commission. This thing, please, in the reception, they said. I said, then I see one Sardaji, young Sardaji. Then I said, hello, please come in. Sairam, sir. I said, even now I'm speechless. I don't know how to go further. So can you put up this thing for this? Can you put whatever this is because happened? Or then he was the only person responsible for me to get into. I came on an emergency certificate. I was taken to the police station to file an FIR. They're saying that I lost my passport in the vicinity of the hotel. Then my photo. I didn't paisa nahi tha. No problem. No, I had no money. He gave. Of course, the hotel gave me food and all, but outside. Then we had to go to the police station. We did all that. Then all the processing happened, and I got it by evening. I got it. They booked me the next morning flight. I came back. I was living in Delhi at that time. I came to Chennai. From Chennai, I flew to Delhi. After I reached Delhi, they found my pouch, and they sent it back with all currencies intact. Otherwise, how would you think I would have reached India? So Swami is universal. It's like the music only. How he takes it now, we are talking about Nadam. He's omnipresent. He doesn't have to show you. He doesn't have to prove you. It'll take a while for you to understand him. But if you understand him, then he's happy. And we are blessed. So the vibration is good. So it's all a master plan. And he's a master. And see, I was a very ambitious artist. There's nothing wrong in it, being ambitious, but but never had a. Then one fine day after a very successful concert, me and my wife on a dinner table, we were discussing, God has been kind, we have been given everything, but something is missing. What is missing that we were just thinking, and then came underprivileged people who have no outlet to go and listen to music or something. Then we've identified few old age homes, underprivileged children, and also children with autism, visually challenged children. We started going and performing, and then our performance, some go and perform with my entourage and sing free and do an annadhanam that time. So we'll do that and come. So that's what we have been doing, and there are institutions where we were able to support with some electric bulbs and lights and fans and so on. So like that we have been doing within our capacity what has been doing. But it's very satisfying. Then the way I've termed it as Ratna Sangamam. Ratna is gem, Sangamam is the meeting point. So it is gem of a meeting point, meeting these people. And they all don't believe O S Arun is coming. No, he won't come. When I actually go, O S Arun is here. Though I become theirs, very, especially the old people, they will pinch you, they will they will treat you as a child, and then, they become a child also. So they'll accept whatever, and they will ask for request. Can you sing that song for me, this song for me? That's when I was so very touched and overwhelmed, the response that I got. Because I was a bit reluctant and apprehensive to perform. Because we are used to singing before audience, clapping, baba, shabash, beautiful and all. So here, I don't know what response we'll get. But to my surprise, it was so satisfying. So we are still continuing that. That has inspired me to go a little step ahead. We are having a talent hunt competition for differently abled next. And it's again, I might become emotional if I say this. When is it happening? In Chennai, it's happening. When? 23rd November. The prize money is, for the first prize is 50,000, second prize is 30,000, third prize is 15,000, then there are 5,000 consolation prizes for classical category. Then there is another section we have given, films category. So there are celebrities coming and going, who will be coming and judging the event. The director, Bhagiraj sir, has very kindly accepted to be the chief guest. And when is it happening? 23rd November. It cannot happen on any other day. Did I plan it? You won't believe, last year, 23rd November, I got an award in Chennai. Same, that lady, Anita Guha, I was given Sai Gana Sundar, Sundar Sai Gana Sundaram, some award again. So that was full of this thing. So this time, that hall is not available. They have been doing it in that hall for ages. So many odd years. This year, they are the hall. Somehow the hall was not available. They have shifted to somewhere else, and I am also not. Then I have booked a hall for this event. It didn't actually. It was not intentional for me to when I booked. I said 23rd number Baba's birthday. Didn't I promise? It didn't occur. It occurred after I booked. But Swami said, doesn't matter, yaar. Don't come on 23rd, but you come on the first day and perform and go. It's my 99th birthday, yaar. Come and sing. And it's Jagat Udarana again, you sang this time, you sing this time. But this time, don't cry. I'll still look at you, but don't cry. That's what happened. So we didn't want to sing Jagat Udarana today because we had some other plan to sing some other song. Ganpati was playing, said, Jagat Udarana, Jagat Udarana. I said, why? You don't want the other song? Jagat Udarana. That became the, it took us to a crescendo. The children started falling up, sing along and all. And such a divine thing. That's what I'm saying. You can go on and on about him. So did I plan this event on 23rd? Deliberately? No. And my instinct in me tells me, yes, I will come. I immediately told Ganapati, yes, I'm coming. It's my prerogative. I know I'm too much work, but I will come. But I'll take a flight and come. All that you all organize so beautifully. I'll come. Now, this thing tell me now that I've come here and performed for Swami, my 23rd event is a hit. I'm already saying it. There are people who are already working on it, and it's going to be for differently able children who sing so beautifully. And with Swami's blessing, it's definitely, of course, we will pray that day to Swamiji. We'll say happy birthday to him as well, and in our own way. And it's so, what should I say? Certain things are beyond, you cannot put either a price for it, you can't evaluate as to what it is. It's a whole sort of experience. So